All right, here we are again. I'm going to begin the tracing process. I've started a new Illustrator file, and now I'm going to choose File, Place, and retrieve the artwork off my desktop. And yes, I agree, I should probably clean off this desktop. It's got a lot of stuff on here, but here is my file that I'm placing. It's called GeoScan JPEG, and it is now placed. So if you're wondering what I did there, I just went File, Place, and found the artwork from wherever you save it, and let it drop down into my document like so. So that's the placed file, and it is now on its own layer in here in Illustrator. So I'm going to double click and rename this layer Scan and click OK. My file isn't actually saved yet, so I'm going to do that now. Save as, and guess where I'm going to put this? On the desktop, which you probably shouldn't, but I'm going to go ahead and save this now as GeoDrawing. And now it is all saved and safe out on my desktop, GeoDrawing AI. This will be the file that later we will scale and turn into a set of puzzle pieces, individual pages that we can tape together and make a giant template out of. In the meantime, however, let's get to drawing this thing. Now, when I was scanning, I mentioned that this might need to be rotated a little bit. If you've deselected your artwork, you might want to click on it again. You may need to adjust it slightly. I'm going to use the rotate tool and click and drag here just to square this horizontal a little bit. If I really want to be picky about that, I could choose View, Show Rulers, and drag a vertical guide here, and look at that. Straight on the money. That is just too scary. So it looks like I rotated that perfectly just by eye. And yep, that is what a guide looks like. So now I can begin drawing. You may want to resize this. There's no reason to draw it so small, so I'm going to scale it up, holding the Shift key while I use the Scale tool here. This is my Scale tool. I can click and hold the Shift key down. That will scale at 100. That will scale in proportion. I'm going to move my work around. By the way, if you want to ever clear your guides, you can choose View, Guides, Clear Guides. Now I don't see any guides. And again, I think I'll just scale this another time. Get this placed artwork set up correctly. All right, setting up placed artwork is now done, and I'm ready to begin the drawing process. So I'm going to lock the scan so it doesn't move and I can't inadvertently draw on that layer, and begin my drawing. So here is a new layer, and I'm going to come over and choose my drawing tool. My drawing tool of choice is going to be the circle tool. At this point, I'm going to create all of these circles of the artwork into this layer, all circles. So here we go. I'm going to use a stroke of 3 points, and I think I'll choose a fill of white and a stroke of black. Yeah, that's perfect. And begin by clicking and dragging first circle, and oops, can't see that one. May have to come back to draw the small guy. A trick to notice here is if you place a guideline on the left or the side and the top of a shape, it can make it easier to draw out a perfect shape. So I can grab from the corner here, start drawing from that corner, and really line that up well. I'll do another circle over here. Here's the next one. And again, click from the corner of these two top and edge guides and hold the Shift key down, and there's my second circle, third circle, I mean to say. That's the third one. A couple more to go. Get this guy here, and from this corner, click Shift and drag. And I've got another one using the guides to line me up. Click Shift, drag. Yippee, looks good. Here. Lots of guides all over the place now, but that's okay because I can find this corner, and now I'm going to show you that I can hide and show that whole layer. Now I want to continue drawing in that layer these small circles. So I'm going to turn it back on and find these individual larger circles by which one gets the highlight here, and hide that large circle so that I can draw, and I'm just going to eyeball here this small one, and so you can see that I've got the circle on a circle done there. Hide those two, show those, you get the idea. And let's see, if I hide this layer again, I can see that this one also has a circle on top of it. So I'm going to show it, select, find that item, hide just that item, there we go, select it so I know the next item will be drawn on top of it. Here's the small next circle, you can see it's stacking up nicely. Hide again, what else do I need to do? I need to put a small circle here. So I'll show again, select, find that one layer, hide it, circle tool again. Now I know I'm doing this fairly quickly, but you can watch this video again, and also I've done it a lot of times. So that is all of the circles. Those are all done now, and I'm going to move on to the oblong shapes, these kind of pillar-like shapes. I'm going to hide all of the existing layers just to keep my view clear, but I'm still going to draw in this same layer here on top. And I'm going to begin by creating this interesting shape using the Pathfinder tools in the next lesson, so I will see you there.